Bob Iger's town hall just ended, and here's what was discussed. Yes, I am wearing a Simba shirt to discuss this very important business meeting. When asked if the reservation system was going to be taken off the table, Bob gave a really honestly good answer as a CEO and not deflected it necessarily in a bad way, but put onus and responsibility on the person who should be responsible, which is Josh D'Amaro, who's head of parks. He said, I'll have to have a discussion with Josh and see what the best course of action is basically moving forward, AKA the head of parks will be a big part of that decision. So time will tell how much you still all love Josh D'Amaro. Now, the first thing that was discussed was whether or not this impending move of Imagineers to Florida was still going to be happening. And he basically said that isn't supposed to happen until 2026. So basically it's not the top priority. He's going to look into it. But because it's already so far down the road, other things kind of are more time sensitive. So he said he would look into it, but basically that was not something that he was looking at right now. The acquisition with Apple also got brought up. Bob basically dismissed that as basically just speculation and not something that anybody needs to be worried about. That would be a very complicated process. And he just basically continued to be like, that's just speculation. I don't think he would answer that way if it was impending and he just wanted to sweep it under the rug. I feel like he would have answered it in a different way than just saying, don't worry about that, you know? But who knows? Iger was also asked about the company's focus on money making and the bottom line. And he said that the company right now, their main priority is profitability and making sure the company is as profitable as possible. So in a way, I don't know if that's necessarily going to change how things have been going. Maybe just the way in which they are implemented, that could be done better. He also discussed that cast member morale was a huge priority and they're really working hard to make that something better, which in my opinion needs to be changing the attendance policy. It's a really easy fix to fix cast morale, and that trickles down to the guest experience as well, because when CMs are happy, guests are happy. He was also asked about the layoffs and if that was still happening or the hiring freeze, and he did say hiring freeze is still on the table. Layoffs, however, probably not. So new cast members, new hires, maybe no. Layoffs, probably safe for now. That makes sense considering that one of the layoffs that Chapek was trying to make happen was the CFO when he was trying to kick the can down the... She's obviously not going anywhere now. Politics was also discussed, and he basically said that the company is never and has never been political, will not be political in the future, but basically being kind to people should not be considered political. What a political answer. That's it for the town hall, but make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this.